Yo, bro, I'm going to ask you a question. Do you believe in God? Answer that. If no, then I have another question for you. Why do you not believe in God? Because I've asked quite a lot of people about why they don't believe in God. And a lot of them said that, if God existed, then the world would be a better place, and that there would be no war and no shit like that. And that was like maybe like a couple of years ago, honestly, a couple of years ago. And back then, I had no real counter, counter, fucking counter argument against that. And now, looking back at it, I will say most people think that the world is so bad. Oh my God, there's all this war. But honestly, the media is convincing you that. The media is convincing you that there's war. Oh, there's disasters everywhere. And I'm not saying there aren't, but the news, the media, they're making the world look a lot worse than what it actually is. So, what's up, my bro? What's up, bro? Get the fuck out of here. Okay, and they've made you believe that we're the situation is bad, and I'm not saying it's good. The situation is actually pretty bad for us because infertility in men is rising. Infertility overall, because all the fucking estrogenics, men are becoming weaker. Men are becoming weaker. Women are becoming more masculine, stronger, and we're kind of we're most men are neither masculine and neither feminine, as well as women. A lot of women are neither masculine and neither feminine, and that is why so many couples break up, because most men and women are not polarized. Most men are nearly the same as most women, honestly, nowadays. But the the highest quality men and the highest quality women, the ones that are polarized, they're the happiest ones. They're the ones that live and are together. Get the fuck out of here, bro. And live together their whole life. They're married and they're married until their last day on this earth. And you know why? It's because they believe in God. Now, even if God didn't exist, which I don't believe, I believe that God exists because most people are depressed and think that the world is so bad, but actually, when you improve yourself, life becomes great. Life is great when you've already, improved yourself. You got the fucking body, you've got the money, you've got, good social skills, you know how to talk to people. Life is good, man. Life is good, bro. Life is great. But depressed people don't see it because they think they are depressed. And I'm getting to my point right now. Even if God didn't exist, still, if you believe in God, it will still benefit you. And if you convince yourself that God exists, your life will get easier and a lot better. Because when you want to watch the porn, but you remind yourself, oh God is watching, God is always watching. I'm not gonna do that because God is watching. And God said, God would be disappointed in me if he sees me doing this. So I'm not gonna do it. God would be disappointed in me. God would be disappointed in me if I slept around with random women that I don't even like, that I am not connected emotionally with, that I just want to, ejaculate with, like pretty much jack off. But and pretty much casual sex is pretty much like jerking off, honestly. But it's hard to, it's harder to get a woman to sleep with you rather than grab your dick and start fucking stroking it. So start just believing in God, because it will benefit you. And if everyone believed in God, the world would be a much better place than it is right now. So right here, right now, convince yourself that God exists, even if God doesn't exist. Believe that God exists, because it is the benefits of it are just very, very worthy. Believing in God. I believe in God, and I actually, when I started to actually believe in God and say to myself, God is always watching. I jacked off 3 times last month, and that is unheard of for me, honestly. Usually, I would jack off like 10 times a month, more than that. So I'm on a very good path, and this literally helped me overcome my fucking addiction, which is awesome, which is great, bro. And I think it will too for you if you've tried a lot of things, but you haven't tried this. Try this. Try this and see what happens. See what happens with your discipline, your fitness, with your wealth, with your whole life. Just try this, because what does it take to believe in God? Literally just pray for like 5 minutes a day, 10 minutes a day. Like, what is that, bro? 5 minutes, 10 minutes, like that is nothing. So literally it doesn't take that much, and maybe like once a week go to the church. I mean, if you want, like, be a Christian, maybe you wanna be a Muslim, whatever. Religion will always benefit your life, no matter what religion, honestly.